The Stranger in the Shadows. It was a typical summer day in the small town of Summerville, the kind of day where nothing ever seemed to happen. But beneath the quiet surface lay a dark secret, one that would soon be revealed. The stranger had arrived in town just a few days ago. Nobody knew who he was or where he had come from, but he was immediately noticed by the locals. He dressed all in black, and his face was hidden in the shadows of his hood. The stranger seemed to appear wherever people were gathering, often at the local park or the town square. He always just stood off to the side, never talking or interacting with anyone. As the days passed, the locals began to feel uneasy. They noticed that strange things were happening around town. Lights would flicker, windows would mysteriously slam shut, and people would find themselves waking up in strange places. The stranger's presence seemed to be the cause of all the weird occurrences. But no one could be sure. The townspeople were frightened, but they could not explain how the stranger could be responsible. After all, he seemed to have no special powers. Until one day, when the stranger finally revealed himself. He spoke in a low whisper, and his voice seemed to come from everywhere at once. He said he had been sent by a higher power to put an end to all the evil that was occurring in the town. The townspeople were shocked, but they knew he was telling the truth. They asked him what he wanted from them, and he replied that he needed their help to fight the darkness that had taken hold of the town. The stranger then revealed his true identity. He was a powerful supernatural being, sent to protect the town from the evil forces that had been unleashed upon them. The townspeople agreed to help the stranger in his mission, and they worked together to fight the darkness. But in the end, they were unable to prevail. The forces of evil were too strong, and the town was lost. The stranger then disappeared, leaving the townspeople to mourn their loss. They never saw him again, but they knew he had done all he could to protect them. The stranger had come to save the town, but in the end, he could only save himself.